It's 1st of October. It's a brand new month. Thanks for joining my video if you're in here watching this. I'm going to be making my debut, first time video actually, of a new standard deck. I actually built this for my fiance. Built it for her last night. Just kind of threw it together on an idea. And it just wrecked everyone. It went 5-0. I don't know what to say. So I don't expect it to do quite that good right now today, but it's, I don't know, it's impressive. So I'll let you judge it yourself. I call it Orzhov Wedding. It's kind of a play on pun on powerful card in there with the enchantment, the wedding ceremony, I believe it's called. But yeah, it's a really good deck. So I'm just gonna jump right in, and I'll show the deck later here. Also, if you hear any groovy tunes in the background, I don't have any musical rights, any copyrights to that music. Just playing it for entertainment purposes and no monetary purposes at all. Just want to get that out there. Alright, let's check this out. The Orzhov Wedding. It was a lot of fun playing this last night. Just going 5-0 and wrecking everyone. It was definitely fun. One game I was even kind of mana screwed. I only had like 2 or 3 mana out there forever, and I just kind of was just in survival mode, and I somehow got through it. I don't know what happened. And yeah, when I say this deck's not complete, it is not complete by any means. The lands, I don't even have the good dual lands yet. Like, I'm pretty much playing one of the good dual lands and 2 or 3 of the, you know, tap gain a life or whatever. So I mean, the land's not even complete. I'm missing a 4th wedding invitation from the deck. I think a couple other things too. It's fairly close, but I still have to fix all the lands and a couple. I mean, yeah, the 4th wedding announcement's huge. Good song by Pink Floyd here I like and enjoy, called Fearless, off their old metal album. I believe I have that CD. It's all scratched, but recorded. Got it copied so I don't have to worry about the scratches. How do I want to do this? I can't block him, but I'm not too worried about that yet because I can shoot in the Wandering Emperor. But I choose not to, and I'll do this instead. Yeah, wedding announcement. Not wedding ceremony, it's the wedding announcement, that's what it's called. I always get that mixed up. And then there's a wedding invitation, which is a artifact that lets you draw a card, some other silly stuff. Let's go ahead and do it this way. This card's amazing in this deck, this Forexian Missionary. So I play a lot of lifelink in this deck, and then you're just gaining life constantly on the triggers. It's not really happening this game, but yeah, this deck will gain a lot of life. I remember that last night. I was up to like 49, 50 something life easily when I killed my opponent. And then having the wedding announcement boost up all my lifelink creatures is just really good too. I have just enough flying and a removal to where I don't have to worry about flying too much. Now they're at the point where they can counter what I'm doing, so I don't like that. I'll play defensive. Kind of have a feeling they have counters. Yeah, we'll just come at them swinging for 7 damage. See what they do. Fading Hope. He's going to kill one of my human guests. One of my human token creatures there. Okay, well now I don't have to worry about him countering me.
Innistrad's undead are stubborn, but I'm relentless. Just how I showed you. You got this.
Okay. Do anything. Submit 0. Still get the ability. Gotta love that.
Fighting the undead is my specialty.
Killed all my token creatures, that jerk. Here's the fun part. This is the part that they don't like. Because this thing dies, it does all the cool stuff, but I don't kill it, I exile it. And so it literally bypasses all their cool abilities. And they already scooped. They already gave up. They saw that I was in complete control, and they're just like, I'm the hell out of here, man. Welcome to the Orzhov wedding deck, man. This thing is killer. So I already just destroyed my first opponent. Should have labeled this coffee session. Ooh, lots of gold for my love. Look at that. Lots of reward experience. And we'll jump into a second game, and then I'll reveal the deck here, what it is. Even if it's not complete, I will spoil and tell you kind of what it is that needs to have to be complete. I'm really impressed lately, as of late, in my standard deck building abilities. I'm actually building decks that really impress me. Wish I could impress someone else up the ladder. But I've been building standard decks for about 10 years now, I want to say 12. Oh yeah. This hand we can keep. I had to think about it for a minute, but literally 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 3 mana. Looking great. Honestly, I'd like to play this deck against my Graveyard Ninjutsu deck. I think these two decks would be fun to match up against with each other. This deck has a slight advantage in the beginning to the mid-range, and then my Graveyard Ninjutsu deck has the advantage late game, I think. Yeah, thank you, baby, but I got to keep moving. Oh, they keep moving on. Elizabeth. You can see I have a duress here. I play 3 duresses in this deck. Could be 4. I It's funny, I'm not sure. I think it's 3. I believe I play 3 duresses in this deck. I find it's best to run the duress. It just fits in this deck so well. It's really controlsy. This deck is really black-white Orzhov controlsy. It just really is. Now let's be evil and look at his hand and take out any removal he might have. He might respond and pay a mana to... No. Oh, look at that! Got rid of your removal. Isn't that rude? It's so rude of me. I know. I mean, lately I've been building decks to just be vicious, just be totally vicious and be assholes. That's what my decks do. They have to, because I got tired of other decks being complete jerks to me and just ripping me apart. Doing all these crazy triggers and looking at my hand and making me sacrifice all my creatures. I'm just like, okay, gloves are off. Let's see what we got. I got a lifelink for days. Let's get out a flyer. He wants to fly at me. See, just constantly gaining life as I do my thing. It's more life every turn. Life gain, life gain. And I don't even have to go out of my way to do it. Nice, I saw that coming. Knows I'm just gonna block and kill it, right? That's what I'm gonna do. More life gain. Let's go ahead and look at that top card. Reveal it. Get a free land. Good game, bro. Go into combat. And he already scoops. He already gave up. That is literally 7. I know you've only seen 2 in this video, but that is literally 7 wins in a row with this deck. No losses. 7 wins, 0 losses. This deck is just something else. So let's go. I made a promise. Let's go show the deck here now. Let's go show you what we got. So there's the standard vampire deck that I think you all seen and remember. This is my fiance's account. She's got 2 standard decks as well. She doesn't really do brawl. Doesn't play that much, but her and our son likes to jump on here. He's learning how to play Magic. He gets to try the Orzhov wedding today, so that'll be fun.
I did one yesterday.
Yeah, with the vampires, huh?
Yeah, they both gave up though. It was funny.
Yeah, and then you won 2 in a row, no losses, and then we'll see how good you do with this deck today, because it's a good one to not lose with.
So what am I playing?
All right, here in a little while. Hold on, I'm doing the video. And then this is the deck. I got 3 duresses. I was right. I play 3 duresses. And then for removal, I'm playing 3 infernal grasps. And I'm playing... This is just in here for now. The debt to the Cami will come out as soon as I get my 4th wedding announcement. But for now, I'm playing 3 infernal grasps, a debt to the Cami, and then 2 heroes downfall, is the other removal I play in here. So it's really all you need. With the 3 Duress, the 3 Infernal Grasps, and the 2 Heroes Downfall, we'll forget this for now, and the 2 Heroes Downfall, that right there is all the removal you need, because the Wandering Emperor gets rid of stuff. I mean, what on here doesn't get rid of stuff? That it all kills their creatures with just heavy aggro as well. And that's really all I play. And this is Super Friends. This is, I call it Orzhov Wedding, but it's also a Super Friends deck, because I am literally playing two Kayas. I'm playing 2 Kayas, and she is amazing in here. I'm playing 2 the Wandering Emperors. She is amazing in here. And I'm playing 2 Sorens. He is amazing in here as well. So it's Super Friends. It's a really cool deck, I promise. And then what I'm playing here, and that's all the spells I'm playing. 3 Duress, 3 Infernal Grasp, 2 Heroes Downfall, and that's for now. And that's it. That's literally all the non-creature and Planeswalker spells that I'm playing. It's just those few. Everything else is Super Friends Planeswalker or creature. It's aggro. It's still an aggro deck. Because of the wedding announcement, it turns it into a heavy aggro deck, no matter what. That's what makes it good. I mean, this wedding announcement really completes the deck. Without this, it would just be a decent deck. With the wedding announcement, it turns it into a great deck. And so I'm going to get a 4th one of those soon. Real soon, actually. And let's go through the creatures really quick. Really cool. So I don't play any 1-drop creatures. I don't need to. They're worthless in this deck, in my opinion. I just run the Duresses as my 1-drop. Nothing else. Everything else is 2 and above. I run 4 Forexian Missionaries. This thing's amazing, and it has a kicker ability with black in it that'll allow me to bring a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. So this thing, late game, will allow me to bring all my big stuff right back to my hand. And it comes out early, and it gets boosted up by the wedding announcement. It's just super good. Super solid 2-drop. I dare anyone to find a more solid 2-drop in white and black than this one, or my next one, which is Elos. Sadistic Pilgrim. He is the other 2-drop. So I'm only running 4 of that and 4 of Elos in here. And it's the most solid 2-drops in black and white there is. This guy is constantly triggering what the wedding announcement triggers. Whenever my token creatures come into play, he's constantly gaining me life, as well as my other creatures when they constantly come into play, he's constantly gaining me life. As well as sitting out there with Death Touch. I play 4 of him. And then whenever my opponent has creatures that die, which they constantly do to my stuff, they lose a life. So it's just killing them slowly, more life gain for me, as well as a solid 2-drop. Now my 3-drops I play are going to be the Biting Palm Ninjas. I play 3 of it, not 4, only 3. I play 3 Biting Palm Ninjas. It's going to give me the tricks effect of ninjutsu. I can come out of nowhere when they're not expecting it and look at their hand and get rid of a card besides the Duress. So it adds to the Duress ability, and it's just huge. It's really good. The ability on this thing is great. We're going to skip the Debt to the Kami because that's coming out. Already went over the Hero's Downfall. The other 3-drop creature I play is the Markov Purifier. So I play 4 of that and 3 Biting Palm Ninjas. This is a solid 3-drop in this deck. It allows me to draw cards late game, and it's another 2/3 for 3 lifelink. I mean, it's just super good, super solid. Gets boosted up by the wedding announcement, turns into a 3/4 lifelink. And so that's my 3-drop creatures. I'll come back to the Planeswalkers in a second because I already kind of went over them. And then after the 3-drop creatures, we're going to have 4-drop creatures. So I play a 1 of Gisa is all. 1 of Gisa. That's it. Just 1 of her. She just fits in there solid. She just kind of sneaks in there and hides in there. And she has the potential to take their army and turn them against them. It's just a really solid 1 of in here. I might eventually play 2 when I tweak things up, maybe. But for now, she's a great 1 of. I might turn it around to where there's 2 Gisas and 1 Sheoldred. But for now, Sheoldred, I play 2 of this, which is another amazing way to make them constantly lose life and you constantly gain life. So it just adds to the flavor of this deck. I think it's more solid in what I'm doing than this card. Not saying it's better overall, but in what my deck, what I'm doing, it is. And then the other, so that's it for the 4 drops. I'm literally only playing 2, 3. I'm only playing 3 creatures that are 4 drops because I have 4 drops that are planeswalkers. So I'm just kind of balancing that out. And then I have a 5 drop creature, just a 1-of as well, which is legendary. So notice all my 1-ofs are legendaries. So that's really solid. So Geese is a legendary, and Lisa is a legendary. And they're both in here as 1-ofs. She really helps for the flying, adding that extra effect of letting my stuff come back to my hand. Just a really solid 1-of. I could only fit 1-ofs of these things in here with what I'm doing. And it works, I promise. So that's all the creatures. I don't have anything bigger than a 5 drop. I have a 1 5-drop creature. It's kind of aggro-y for the creatures, nothing too big. You know, just basically 4, like 3 4 drops and 1 5 drop. So it's not heavy on heavy creatures, if you will. But the Super Friends comes into play here. So you got to keep in mind the Super Friends comes in. I'll go over the lands quick, but first I'll finish up on the Planeswalkers. So obviously the Wandering Emperor is just going to throw in a ton of flavor to this deck. So is Sorin, giving me more flyers, more tricks, just more life. And Kaya, same thing. Just adding Death Touch. Now I don't really use her -2 ability in this deck. Her -2 ability in this deck is a complete mute point. Is it possible for me to use it? Yeah, I do have the ability to double the wedding announcement trigger, I guess. But I don't focus on that. Kaya's main purpose is to come in and do +1 constantly. +1 constantly until she does -6. That's really what she does. And then obviously the other. So there's 6 planeswalkers, 3 different ones, 2 of each. And then to get onto the lands, obviously it's not complete. I do have a 1 of this. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Aganto, and a Takanuma. So I have 1 of each of those special lands that add a ton of options to the deck. But here's where I'm not really on par. I only have 1 of these Shattered Sanctums, and I need 4 of them. So I need 3 more of these Shattered Sanctums, and I need to get rid of these Scoured Barrens for now. And so, you know, we'll tweak that up eventually and get all the lands. But this is the deck. Just really super hard control with the Duresses, the Biting Palm Ninjas, tons of removal, Infernal Grasps, Hero's Downfall. You know, you just got all this removal and Super Friends and tons of life triggers. Just it's kind of insane. So it's a really powerful deck, and I'll demonstrate 1 or 2 more games and see if we can keep our undefeated streak up. Oh my gosh, I almost don't even want to play now. I'm like 7-0. I'd like to at least go 9-0, 9-0 or 10-0. That'd be awesome. I don't think I'm going to do it in this video. And then I'm going to let my son play that deck a little bit later. Let's Captain. 2 land. That's a little risky. I'm gonna take a chance on mulligan, and I got completely screwed. Oh my gosh. They're gonna do me like that. I don't know if I'm going to do so good this game. I had to mull to 5. I had to mulligan to 5, so yeah, I'm not having high hopes for a victory here, but you never know. My sound effects disappeared. It's being weird. It's having a glitch. Oh, never mind. I turned the speaker off and didn't even know. Saw that coming.
I have so many new weapons I've been trying. Just how I showed you. You got this. Fighting the undead is my specialty.
He's got a spirit deck. Mono black spirit deck, it looks like. Does have non-spirit, so.
I can teach you a thing or two. I'll find another way.
We've been grinding them down with basically nothing, so I'll take that. We're still going to need to draw something good. We're going to need to draw a couple decent things to get this victory, I feel. Let's hope we get it. This deck usually doesn't depend and rely on top deck drawn, but when you mulligan to 5, here we go. There's something good. Now we can start getting some creatures and gaining some life. That neck to pop. Let's check our Twitch. We're still going strong. Oh, look at this vehicle coming at me. I ain't scared. Yeah, let's do some ninjutsu, huh? Problem is, I don't want anything to come in to do it, but I can cast him back out. Let's just do it this way. It seems safer. Orzhov wedding coming back from a mulligan to 5. Just had to get that wedding announcement out, I think. I think that's really all I needed to do to give myself a chance. Oof, he's a big boy. You got a big boy out there. That thing can get indestructible. I'd like to remove that. That thing have menace? I think it has menace. But it doesn't have trample. Just my creatures getting killed and leaving the battlefield. He loses 2 life. This thing is so good. This deck is amazing. I love it. I bet he don't like the fact I'm going to take his card away, maybe. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Show and tell, dude. Oh, it's a lovely card that you don't get to have now. Exiled. Oh, look, all my army's big now. Wedding announcement turned into the wedding festivity. Yeah, I bet he's shitting in his britches now. How's that for a mulligan from 5? I will remain undefeated for now. No one can say that forever. I mean, he's got no cards in hand, so I don't have to worry about a crazy ninjutsu trigger. Sure, dude. I'll take it. And now you're just going to give up, right? You're just going to scoop? I'm expecting you to just scoop. Or take it like a man. Bye-bye. That's off a mulligan to 5. So impressive. So you got to see what, 3 wins in a row, or 4, I don't know. And you didn't get to see the 5 I had last night with no losses, I might add. I mean, granted, I'm only in gold rank now because the season ended, but still, whatever. Like, this thing is awesome. I'll go open up a pack I got here. Then I'm going to buy a couple packs. Thran Portal. And let's see what this deck needs. Let's see what packs I got to buy. Because it needs to get another wedding announcement, obviously. Which is that Innistrad set. Can't remember what it's called. And then we need that as well. So, oh yeah, it's all in the same set. So that's perfect. The cards I need are literally in the same set, so that answers my question on which set am I going to get. So let's go ahead and go to the store. We got enough to buy 2 packs. Come on, server. Don't break on me, server. What's it called? Innistrad. Crimson Vow. Yeah, it is Innistrad, but it's Crimson Vow. Okay, that's right. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 packs of this. And I hope I get lucky. I think my next pack I open gives me a rare either way or a mythic. Let's go check that out. No, never mind. I gotta open 3 more. Alright, let's see if I get lucky. Come on, give me a dual land or a wedding announcement. Oh, it's still a good card. I do like the Kessig Wolf Rider, but not what we needed right now. And He's also a great card. Play in another deck, a couple other decks, but not what I needed. Alright, the next pack I open now will give me a rare card. So, no matter what, the very next pack I open, I'll have that wedding announcement. That's great. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching this video. Keep paying attention to this standard deck as well as my Graveyard Ninjutsu 2 deck. Both those decks are going to be crushing the enemy. I have high hopes for them. Toward the end of the season, I'm going to be taking my top decks here, once tweaked and improvised and perfected, and I'm going to be going into some big tournaments. I'm not going to mess around. But yeah, thanks for joining and watching.